All right. Um,
Shutdown procedure complete.
I have never done this before, although I don't think anyone will really care, probably, or follow, or care enough to comment, or flame me. I don't know. It should be fun. This is something brand new. I've been getting more into video editing and video creation. My psych rock band in Portland called Fluid Druid, project I've been in for the past couple of years as a drummer and songwriter. Love the band. Something recently I did for them was actually put together a live reel on our YouTube channel to try to start more traction to the YouTube channel, and that was really fun. So yeah, I've been making a bit more of a foray into video editing and creation. So I just turned 40 in March, which is kind of crazy. But if not now, when? I don't know. Whatever. Why not? What the hell? I will just go out and do things. Yeah, a bit about me. I live in North Portland, have been for the last few years. I love it here. The last 2 years of tech have been really terrible. Corporate tech, especially. The AI bubble is in full effect. The hype is just insane, and it's crazy. And so we're seeing a lot of business leaders making all kinds of very bad decisions around retention of tech workers, laying off tech workers. So it's been rough. Corporate tech has been more cutthroat. I was at Capital One for about 6 years. The last 2 years of that was really rough. I lost my job there. Was fired actually for not reporting into the nearest office, which was in San Francisco, California. So yeah, lost that job. Took a little bit of time off just to work on the new album for my band. Took my first trip to Europe, which was awesome, and then did about 3 months of job searching. Landed a short contract gig that turned out to be really terrible. Had some other interviews which turned out to be really terrible. I had to drop out of those loops because the whole thing was just so mismanaged. It's pretty shitty out there. And then I decided to take a contract with Nike over in Beaverton, Oregon here at the headquarters. Landed with a great team, awesome team. Was playing with some cool things, cross-plane, some more Kubernetes. About 4 or 5 months in, the contract got pulled. Nike hasn't been doing that well, obviously. If you've been paying attention to the markets and their quarterly earnings, there were some rumors around about political retribution. I don't know. Of course, there's the AI thing, but I lost my job there, and that was really tough. Kind of stuck my head in the sand for a couple months and cried. Just felt really bad for myself and really sad and really burnt out, and that's all fine. It's okay to feel like that. It's okay to feel, it's okay to lick your wounds. I applied to Oregon's self-employment assistance program, actually. So if you're accepted, they actually do invest in your business. And so now I've got a runway of about 6 months for me to build a business. And that's great. They helped like 1,500 other entrepreneurs in Oregon. It's a really cool program. Check it out. I'm going to be heads down, focused on building the business over the next 6 months. My goal is really just to pay my mortgage. Hopefully never go through another tech interview loop again, never have another performance review again, or never be in meetings that I don't want to attend. So the dream of being your own boss, right? It's very scary. So no one in my family has actually ever been an entrepreneur. There's no real generational wealth in my family, nothing like that, no old money. It's just a brand new territory. And I've always kind of felt like I wanted to do something like this, but the sheer task of proving yourself and making connections and generating a client base and growing the business and the ups and downs of all of that, I guess, to be honest, was probably pretty intimidating. So let's get it.
It's time to kick ass.
This is what this video series is about. It's going to be over the next 6 months as someone who's never started their own business before, starts their own business and chases down clients, prospects. What are the goals? The goals of this 6-month series. I will be publishing this on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm not a big fan of LinkedIn. It's a crazy place, not real, to be honest. But back to goals. The series should be entertaining, so I want you to be entertained while you watch it. I'm going to practice being really vulnerable and honest, which is tough for me. Sharing my life on the internet is something I've really avoided doing, but I'm looking at it like a new challenge. I will share all of the embarrassments along the way, my failures, my wins, my ups and downs, and I just want people to get an inside look at what it looks like for someone who's never started their own business to kind of go through that process and hopefully get to a successful business. Starting out as a freelance software developer for hire type business, but it could evolve. I'm trying to probably target other entrepreneurs or founders who need help with their MVPs. Maybe they vibe coded their way into a product that just won't move any further. Vibe coding, in my experience and anecdotally, really gets hung up after your first simple one-pager website or application. So maybe going to try to focus the business on helping people build their MVPs, but I imagine as I kind of get out there, kind of talk with people and work with people, that's what businesses I might want to get into could change. So there could be a partner I find I want to work with. There could be someone I want to team up with, or a group of people I want to team up with.
You're going to live with me now.
And I'm just really open to the idea that getting out there and having those conversations, doing projects, meeting with potential clients, it's going to spark some connections, some inspiration on what a viable business for me, because it's a very personal thing. I'm hoping that this video series gets some kind of traction. People will hopefully follow and subscribe and talk about it and follow along. And of course, that gets my name out there. That gets my business out there. I will release one video a week, kind of talking about how the week went. Every video will have some stats. I will be talking about current prospects, projects in flight, projects completed, new prospects that I've come across over the week, business development, promotional progress, money, what's come in, what's going out. Anyways, if you're still watching, still listening, thanks for tuning in. Please join me on this journey over the next 6 months. Please like, subscribe, follow along, and expect an episode every week. I hope that you'll have fun following along. I hope that I'll have fun. I hope that you'll learn something. For anybody that's curious out there, even if it's not the exact business that you're thinking about starting, you might not be a software developer, you might be something else. You might be someone starting a business out of an actual brick and mortar location, right? I'm just working from home. So that's different, but I hope that it'll be useful and helpful to you. Okay, let's get it.